following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. I am a conservative. A lot of people say I treat them like dogs, but they do seem to get better. Now, if you have a personal health challenge you want to ask about, if you have a health challenge of a friend, a loved one, a workmate, or if you want to talk about medical politics or the home-based business opportunity, give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Well, I got to keep going on this because I'm getting so many people calling in and telling me what great success they're having once they get away from the failed medical theories. There's thousands of failed medical theories every century, going back 5,000 years ago. And, of course, the 20th century, 21st century is no different. Let's just look at weight loss, okay, and obesity. The theory here, the medical theory here for 125 years has been that people are overweight and obese because they eat too much and don't exercise enough. Well, following that theory, we became the number one obese nation in the world. Okay? This is one of the failed medical theories. The theory on weight loss and weight gain is a failed theory, and we became the number one obese nation in the world. Now, I want everybody to contact their longevity associate, whether you need to lose weight or not. There's people in your church, your family, your neighborhood, your workplace. There's people all over the place that need your information, right? So contact your longevity associate. Get a hold of the books Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Disease Transmission, the book Hell's Kitchen. The subtitle is The Cause, Prevention, and Cure of Obesity. Okay? And then also we're looking at energy crisis. Energy crisis. And it talks about how energy is produced from food, carbohydrates, sugars, proteins, and fats, and goes into the ketogenic diet and the supplement that is necessary to give you the nutrients necessary to prevent reverse obesity, okay? And so the keto caramel shake, longevity keto caramel shake, and the keto meal bar, okay, the keto caramel meal bar is going to help you get into that ketogenic mode, which is going to help you lose weight. Now, there is such a thing as the ketogenic flu. People call it the ketogenic flu. They get on a ketogenic diet, and for 5 days they're exhausted, they're tired, they get diarrhea, they're sweating, they have fever. And it's kind of crazy because they've shifted over from burning carbohydrates and sugars as calories to fat. Okay, and so this is a big switch for their body. Well, to prevent that keto flu, right? Exhaustion, sweating, all this, the temperature going up. What you want to do, of course, is you supplement with a healthy weight loss pack. And also, in addition to the healthy weight loss pack, it includes the REV, R-E-V, which is an accelerator, which will help you lose up to a half a pound to 2 pounds a day. And then you take the keto caramel shake and the keto caramel meal bar, and guess what? This is going to save you an enormous amount of aggravation because you don't have to figure out how this all works. You don't have to sit there and count calories and protein groups and carbohydrate groups and fat groups and all that kind of stuff. It's already been pre-done for you. So contact your longevity associate, ask for the keto caramel shake and the keto caramel meal bar, ask for the healthy weight loss pack and the REV so you can lose a half a pound to 2 pounds a day. To understand what's going on, it's easier to make things happen when you understand what's going on. Get a hold of the books Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Disease Transmission, the book Hell's Kitchen. The subtitle is The Cause, Prevention, and Cure of Obesity. It also talks about type 2 diabetes and the metabolic syndrome, and, of course, energy crisis. And this is one of those books I just don't talk often enough about, but I really should, because it really goes into great detail of how energy is utilized, why we get fat and get belly fat and fat inside our belly cavity, why we gain weight when we really should be stable or losing weight. And so I urge you, again, to contact your Young Living Associate. Get the books Epigenetics, Hell's Kitchen. When you buy the book Hell's Kitchen from your Young Living Associate, be sure to ask for a free copy of the CD by the same title, Hell's Kitchen. And then get Energy Crisis, and then get the Keto Caramel Shakes and the Keto Caramel Meal Bar. I mean, I take those things with me on the road. It's a great meal, especially the meal bar is real easy. Just open it up. It's a full meal, only 251 calories. I don't know. It's kind of a weird figure, 251 calories. And tastes great. It is phenomenal taste. It's very filling. And, of course, you're taking your 90 essential nutrients, appropriate body weight, and you will lose a half a pound to 2 pounds a day. And, again, the magic is you'll never gain the weight back as long as you stay on the 90 essential nutrients, because being overweight and obese has nothing to do with lack of exercise. You're eating too much. It's actually a nutritional deficiency of any one of the members of a certain class of nutrients. And there's 3 of those nutrients in that class of nutrients. If you're deficient in any one of those, you're going to be the 400-pound, 600-pound, 800-pound person. And oh, woe is me. If you're deficient in all 3 of those, you're going to be the 600-pound, 800-pound, 1,000-pound person. And I'm telling you, we see this all the time. I get people who go from 600 pounds down to, say, 340 pounds in, say, 3 months. And in another 3 or 4 months, they're going to go down to sort of the middle of this. And I get people who go in 7 months from 440 pounds down to 165 pounds. 4 years later, 5 years later, they're still 165 pounds. Okay? That's because we know the secret. Being overweight and obese has nothing to do with lack of exercise, eating too much. There's big studies on this. And these studies are in the books, of course, Hell's Kitchen, Epigenetics, the book Energy Crisis. You really need to read this stuff because it flies in the face of the failed medical theories. The failed medical theories. Oh, I can go into thousands of them for the 20th, 21st century. We just don't have enough time. And the big one, since we're the number 1 obese nation in the world, takes years off your life, makes your life miserable, costs you a lot of money. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. With your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us on the priority line, 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. The antioxidants found in many fruits and vegetables are known to help support and promote good health. Research has also shown that dark chocolate, once known as the food of the gods, is rich in healthy nutrients. In fact, dark chocolate is higher in antioxidant content than any other food. Youngevity has combined a proprietary blend of velvety rich dark chocolate with whole fruit pulp and whole fruit juice extracts from mangosteen, goji or wolfberry, acai berry, and cherry, along with vitamins and minerals, producing a smooth, rich, delectable concentrate called Cocogevity. It tastes so great, I sometimes drink it right out of the bottle or pour it over ice cream. Cocogevity is highly bioavailable, meaning your body will absorb and make use of all of these healthy nutrients. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the health benefits of drinking coffee. Youngevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Youngevity's JavaFit selection of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% premium hand-selected Arabica coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America, all carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. Try JavaFit's Immune Plus, a full, robust coffee blend combined with the immune-supporting benefits of echinacea and the full-spectrum daily requirement of vitamins and minerals. Boost your immune system every day with JavaFit's Immune Plus multivitamin coffee. Available in 30-count single cup or 24-count single pot packs. Contact your local Youngevity distributor to get Javalution coffees. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you need to lose that 10, 25, 50, 75, 100 pounds or more, contact your Youngevity associate and ask for the book Hell's Kitchen. The subtitle is The Cause for Insecure Obesity, also Energy Crisis, and learn how to lose a half a pound, 2 pounds a day. Get a hold of the Healthy Weight Loss Pack, and the magic is you'll never gain the weight back. Remember, this is a simple nutritional deficiency problem. It's not lack of exercise or eating too much. That's a failed theory. We became the #1 obese nation in the world following that failed mental theory. Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us?
Well, you've been vindicated again because, you've been talking about, restricting calories and getting the 90 essential nutrients, for good health and extending your life. And they've got a story here from Fox News headline, Can Eating Less Help Reduce Signs of Aging? So we already know that eating less and eating a good healthy diet will reduce chronic diseases like obesity, diabetes, heart disease, even cancer. And they say, could eliminating caloric intake help stall the aging process? And this was a study done by John Price, a biochemistry professor at Brigham Young University, and published in the journal Molecular and Cellular Proteomics. And they say that for the study, the researchers found that when ribosomes, which generate cells' proteins, slow down, aging slows as well. They say reducing calorie consumption in mice was enough to slow that production. For the study, they had 2 groups of mice. One, they gave unlimited food. The other, they restricted their caloric intake by about 35%. And both groups got the necessary nutrients for survival. And according to Price, says when you restrict calorie consumption, there's almost a linear increase in lifespan. We inferred that the restriction caused real biochemical changes and slowed down the rate of aging. Hasn't been replicated in humans, but they say the findings are still relevant as they underscore the importance of taking care of your body. And they go on to say food isn't just a material that, to be burned. It's a signal that tells our body and cells how to respond. We're getting down to the mechanisms of aging, which may help us make more educated decisions on what we eat. And according to the CDC, they say the best habits to follow for a longer life include drinking less alcohol moderately, that is, or abstaining completely, getting adequate exercise, sleeping 7 or more hours a day, and not smoking, and maintaining a normal body mass. So you've been talking about that for as long as I know you, so vindicated again.
Well, thank you, Doug. Yes, of course, we've known, for over 100 years, and most of this in humans is observational studies where you have a community that lives in a certain valley, or there's a certain religion that has a certain diet, and they live in a certain place, that they'll live 25, 30, 40 years longer than their neighboring counties. And one of the things they noted, of course, was that they have a restricted calorie intake. Sometimes it's because they're poor. Sometimes it's because they have land that isn't very healthy land, missing nutrients in the land. And so the production is down, so people get less to eat. So that everybody gets a little bit rather than some people getting a lot and some people getting none. And so there are observational studies. You can actually, look at epigenetics. You can look at my book, Rare Earths Been Cures, and look at low-calorie diets. And there's an enormous amount of references that do refer to the same thing happening in humans. There's no randomized double-blind studies on this subject that I know of. There may be, but I don't know of them. But there's lots of observational studies where a large number of people are involved, whole cultures are involved. And so it is important. For instance, unless you want to be a sumo wrestler in Japan, most people are tall and slim in Japan. And that's because they eat a certain way. And, of course, they can eat a lot, but there's very little calories in much of the food they eat, although there's lots of fiber. It's filling. They do get lots more minerals than we do because they eat a lot of algae and plankton and seaweed and that sort of thing. And so they're getting minerals from the sea, and so they don't have the cravings that we do. And so it's very easy for them to take in a low-calorie diet, and they live on these islands in Japan. And so they do live longer simply because many reasons, but certainly one of them that contributes to this longer life is a restricted calorie diet. And it's just a necessity. They have lots of people and very little land on these islands, and so everybody eats a little bit less than the average person in Europe, for instance. But thank you. It's great, but it's not untypical that somebody working for these big medical schools always think they discover everything. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide, with many of Ancient Legacy's oils coming directly from families in the East that have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years, for use in restoring balance to the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual nature of everyone. If you aren't experienced with aromatherapy, we suggest getting Ancient Legacy's Basic Starter Kit, an introductory kit specially designed for people just learning about the benefits of aromatherapy oils. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
Hi everyone, Andy Anderson here. Are you using those handy little bottles of gel that zap germs, bacteria, and other nasties? In today's world, that's smart, especially with all the filthy doorknobs, shopping carts, and handrails we touch every day. Here's what you may not know. Once the alcohol evaporates, goodbye effectiveness. No more protection until you use it again. PureWorks to the rescue. Our FDA-compliant foam, lotion, soap, and spray do not rely on alcohol. Their killing power lasts up to 4 hours. PureWorks disinfecting spray is EPA certified to kill swine flu, bird flu, MRSA, HIV, hepatitis B and C, and a whole host of viruses and bacteria. Mold and fungus too. It's even safe around children and pets. You'll love the soft feel of PureWorks on your hand. It actually conditions and will not dry your skin. Here's a little peace of mind knowing your hands are still germ-free hours later. Get your hands on PureWorks and get PureWorks on your hands. Stand by. Pull out your paper and pencil for your local number to order PureWorks.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you'd like to live well beyond 100 chronologically, say 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200 plus, being biologically 30, 40, 50, contact your Youngevity associate and ask for the books Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Disease Transmission, the book Immortality, and the book Rare Earths of Cures, and read why the people who are the longest-lived cultures, the top 20 longevity cultures, according to the National Geographic, have 40 times 100-year-olds we Americans have. They have 100 per 250 of the population. We only have 1 per 10,000. What are their secrets? Why do they have 40 times 100-year-olds we do? Contact your Youngevity associate, get the book Epigenetics, the book Immortality, and the book Rare Earths of Cures, and learn their secrets. add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Canada. And Claire, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Thank you.
Oh, Claire, you're on the air.
Yes. Thank you, Dr. Wallach. Last year, I called in to tell you I had an echocardiogram that I had an inflexible aortic valve and a damaged aorta. And you suggested that I get a second opinion. So on February the 9th, I went to the hospital, and they said that the aortic valve, they couldn't scan it because it would give me a stroke. So I guess it's still bad. And the aorta didn't seem to have anything wrong with it. But I have the left anterior descending artery 90% blocked, and I think it's at the first septal. They suggest that I come back in 3 or 4 weeks, and I think they want to make a decision. They can easily do the valve, I think, by the new method, which is probably like an angiogram. But the aorta or the valve, I can't think. The artery has to be done, I think, by open heart surgery, which would be 6 or 7 days in the hospital. I think they're going to try at 86 find out or think about the risk and the advantage.
Oh, you're wait a minute. So you're 86 years old?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't be real excited about doing that surgery. You're not a good risk for any kind of heart surgery. Okay, at 86 years of age.
What about putting the valve in?
Okay. Again, you sound pretty fit to me. Okay. Are you able to walk? Are you in a wheelchair?
I just had an angiogram. I'm fine.
No, that's not the answer to the question. Okay, you had an angiogram. You're fine. You're able to walk around. You feel energetic. No problem. You're not breathless. Okay? I can tell that from here.
No symptoms, and I'm not on any meds.
Okay, so there you go. That tells you a lot right there. So, what do you weigh?
About 90 pounds.
Okay, and how tall are you?
I'm 5'4" now. I've lost 1.5 inches.
Okay, so you've shrunk an inch. So you have degenerative disc disease. Okay. Do you have any joint pain or back pain or anything like that?
No.
Okay, good. All right. Char, what would you do for this lovely lady, Claire? She's 86 years old. She has some aortic valve problems. She's got degenerative disc disease. She has some obstructed arteries. What would you do for her? It's going to be non-invasive and can support healthy maintenance and repair.
I would give her a brain and heart pack, and I would add the glucogel to it, and I would also add the Daily Classic and the Niacin Plus.
Here you go. Hang on, because it was fast. So hang on, Claire. Get your pen and paper ready. We'll give you a little slower version of that. But hang on. We'll be right back with you to give you those details again slowly so you can write it down. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us toll-free, 888-379-2552, or on the priority line, 831-685-1080. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there, in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables, and besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, United by Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you're going to do the Youngevity business as a business, I urge you to contact your Youngevity associate and ask for the trilogy of books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, and the Passport Chromotherapy, and learn how to deal with over 900, that's right, 900 different diseases using vitamins and minerals and trace minerals and rare earths, amino acids, fatty acids, herbs, and aromatherapy oils. It's the trilogy of books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, and the Passport Chromotherapy. And if you've never run a business yourself, you've never owned one, you've never run one for somebody else, I urge you to get a hold of that book, Wall Street for Kids, and learn how to deal with profitability, learn how to get all the tax breaks that billionaires get. We don't want to take away their tax breaks. We want to get the tax breaks, but you cannot get the tax breaks if you are an employee. You only get tax breaks when you own your own business. Okay, Doug, let's go right back to Canada and Claire. Okay, Claire, Char is exactly right. She gets an A+++. Basically, you want to get rid of all the bad stuff that drive all these problems and contribute to them. Absolutely no fried foods. There's nothing fried. You can't eat anything fried. Absolutely no processed meats with nitrates and nitrites. We're talking about deli slices, sandwich meats, sausage, ham, bacon, bologna, salami, pastrami, pepperoni, jerky, corned beef, spam. No oils. It means no microwave popcorn, no theater popcorn. Absolutely no olive oil, no coconut oil, no margarines, mayonnaise, celery, cooking oils, and no gluten, no wheat, bread, around oats. And then at 90 pounds, Char is again correct. One healthy brain and heart pack per month. Divide everything in half. And I would get one extra bottle of selenium, so you can take 6 of those a day. One bottle of selenium comes with the one healthy brain and heart pack, so that will allow you to have 2 bottles of selenium. You take 2 of the selenium at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's 6 a day. Requires 2 bottles a month to do that. And then, and also, let's see here. What else did you say, Char? Oh, for the degenerative disc disease, glucogel. I'd go ahead and get 2 bottles of glucogel. So you could take 3 of those, 3 or 4 of those, 3 times a day. So you'd be taking 12 a day of the glucogel. That's going to support and promote maintenance repair of the cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue, disc between the vertebrae. Take some of the pressure off those nerves, which may contribute to all kinds of problems. And then also, Char said the ultimate daily the ultimate daily classic tablets. The ultimate daily classic tablets. I'd go ahead and have you take 3 of those twice a day. That'd be 2 bottles a month, and they're designed to support and promote healthy blood pressure and designed to support and promote healthy blood flow through obstructed arteries, which is one of your problems here. And lastly, the Ultimate Niacin Plus. I get 1 bottle a month, so you can take one of those at breakfast, one at dinner time. Not only will it help support dilation of the arteries to get more blood flow to your heart, but also it has an enzyme in it called nattokinase. What's the job of nattokinase, Shar?
It dissolves blood clots in your body.
That's exactly right. Whether they're in your lungs, your deep vein thrombosis in your legs, pulmonary embolism, coronary thrombosis, thrombotic stroke. I take 2 of those Niacin Plus twice a day because I fly so much, and although I do take a lot of stuff and lots of omega-3s, 6 and 9s to prevent the problem, let's say you get the problem anyway, guess what? I have got that nattokinase floating around, and it's going to dissolve the blood clots. Give us a call every 2 weeks, and we'll hope to meet you here soon because Shar and I get up to Canada twice a year. Okay, Doug, we got time to start another one?
Yeah, let's head to New Jersey. And Maureen, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Maureen. You're on the air.
Hi, Dr. Wallach.
Hi.
Nice to talk to you.
Thank you. How can we help you?
I was just diagnosed with in January 18th, with ovarian cancer, and I did have a surgery.
Mm-hmm.
And the biopsy had me as a C1.
Okay, we got to run to we got to run to this message moment, dear. Hang on, we'll be back, and you can finish your story when we come back. And also, Shar and I will have a program for you after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Call us toll-free, 888-379-2552. Lines open. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it, too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you want to be prepared for whatever happens, whether we're being hacked by an enemy, whether natural disasters befall us, whether the grid goes down because of improper maintenance, I want you to contact your Youngevity associate and get a hold of that book, Prepare. The subtitle is A Prepper's Survival Bible. It goes into all the stuff you have to have on hand to be prepared for these eventualities and emergencies and things that are going to happen, right? It doesn't matter when or in which order they occur. I want to get to go food, so you have 25-year shelf life, storage of whole meals and flours and things like that, O-U-R, so that you can have gluten-free flours and make your own pancakes and waffles and biscuits and crackers and all this kind of stuff. But really, whole meals, which are really wonderful, and you just chop up some fresh tomatoes and onions and green bell peppers and that sort of stuff and throw in them when you make them. Oh, my gosh, they're really great. And then we have the Beyond Organics, where we have grass-fed cattle, we have their milk, we have their cheese, and then, of course, we also have a water bottle that actually filters all the stuff. You can take tap water, and in this bottle, it will filter the water. It's brand new. We've only had it for a couple of weeks now. And I just change the tablets every week or two. You can tell how slow the water comes out. It's time to change that tablet filter. And it's an amazing thing. You can turn tap water into very helpful, drinkable water. It even takes out the pharmaceuticals. Okay, again, that's that book. Okay, Prepare. Okay, Doug, let's go right back to New Jersey and Maureen. Okay, how much do you weigh, Maureen?
285.
Okay, and how tall are you?
5'5".
Okay, at 5'5", I'd like to see you like 150, so you need to lose somewhere around 135 pounds. We can help you do that. And let's see, any other issues, any diabetes or arthritis or stuff like that?
I do have arthritis. I have 2 degenerative discs. I have some arthritis in my neck.
Okay, any diabetes?
No.
Okay, any high blood pressure?
No, I just take 125 micrograms of Synthroid for my thyroid since 92.
Okay, so hypothyroidism, a little low thyroid. Okay. Any skin problems, any eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, dry skin, keratosis?
I do have dry skin. They say it's usually associated to the thyroid.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And last question, do you have any bowel problems, anything like constipation, diarrhea, diverticulitis, irritable bowel syndrome, anything like that?
I did prior to the ovarian surgery that I had, because I had like my, I had like a 19 centimeters growth on my right ovary, so they took out both ovaries in my uterus.
Okay. Okay. How long ago was that?
January 20th of this year.
Okay, so recently. Okay. All right, Char. Here we have a very nice lady, Maureen, and she got a little bit of weight challenge here. Also, she has some back problems and arthritis. She's got low thyroid. She has a history of cancer. Weighs 285. What would you do for her?
Well, I personally would get her on a gluten-free diet because it's easier to lose weight when you're gluten-free.
Mm-hmm.
And whether she has a gluten problem or not, she does, in the fact that it's just causing her to gain weight because there's no nutrition in gluten food. Anyway, and then I would give her, if she can afford it, I'd get her 3 healthy brain and heart packs, the Ocean's Gold, the glucogel, and for the weight loss, she can take the Rev.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very good. Exactly right. You get an A+ here. And so, yeah, exactly right, Maureen. This goes by body weight, and it's 1 healthy brain and heart pack per 100 pounds of body weight, 285. I start out with 3 a month if that's affordable. If it's not, if you have a financial challenge here, I wouldn't go any lower than 2. But ideally, it's 3 healthy brain and heart packs per month for a 285-pound person, regardless of how tall you are or how old you are, whether you're a boy or girl, doesn't matter. And again, I wouldn't go any lower than 2 if it's financial burden. Shar says correct. I'd go ahead and again, 3 bottles a month of the Ocean's Gold, but if you can only afford 2, just get the 2. But ideally, you get 3, so you can take 3 of those Ocean's Gold tablets at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They're going to support thyroid function. And then for the arthritis, I'd go ahead and get 3 bottles of the glucogel, so you can take 20 of those a day, 5 at breakfast, 5 at lunch, 5 at dinner, 5 at bedtime, a glass of water. And what would you do to support her immune system, Charmaine, because she has a history of cancer?
I would give her the Immortalium.
Okay. I would pass on that. I would rather go for the antioxidant points to support the immune system.
Okay, then the BT2 2.0 tablets.
There you go. Now you get an A+. Yeah, the BTT 2.0 tablets, I'd go ahead and get 3 of those bottles per month. I'd take 3 of those at breakfast, 3 at lunch, 3 at dinner time. That's going to get you up to 480,000 ORAC points a day. I'd do 500,000 a day just for prevention. I weigh 152. And so that's going to support and promote your immune system, which is your best friend when you have any type of cancer. And then again, Char is exactly correct. I go ahead and get 2 bottles of Rev, I'd take a dropper full under your tongue 30 minutes for each meal. It absorbs your oral tissues. Don't swallow it. I'd take a second dropper full under your tongue 15 minutes for each meal and let it absorb your oral tissues. Don't swallow it. And you'll begin to lose a half a pound to 2 pounds a day. And once you get down to where you want to be, which is 150 pounds kind of thing, 145, 150 pounds, you should be able to stay down there forever and ever and ever, because you're going to stay on the 90 essential nutrients. This is not 90 essential nutrients until you feel better. This is 90 for life. But these foods that are necessary to support your immune system, to support thyroid activities, to support maintenance repair for joints, to support healthy weight, okay, are not in our food anymore. So we must supplement. So this is 90 for life, not 90 just so you feel better. All right. Let's see, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Alabama. And Serena, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Serena, you're on the air.
Hey, Dr. Wallach, this is Serena. I'm currently...
Now, do you play tennis?
I wish.
Okay.
I'm currently 4 months pregnant. I'm taking the Healthy Body Start Pack with the tablets. I'm also taking the liquid glucogel, Ultimate EFA, because I don't know the difference between the plus and the regular.
Well, the plus is from fish oil. The regular EFAs are from flaxseed oil.
Oh, okay. And I'm also taking the herbal rainforest about once a week because I've been having constipation issues. I was wondering whether or not the Z-Radical or the I-26 were good for me while I was pregnant or if I needed to wait. Sorry,
I missed the second one. Did you ask about the Z-Radical? What was the other choice you were asking about?
The I-26, the hyperimmune egg.
Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Well, I would go with the Z-Radical because the pregnant Japanese women consume this stuff all the time, part of their culture, as the extract from the red marine algae, okay, and fucoidan. And so the Japanese women eat this stuff 5 times a day. And so there's, for thousands of years, and apparently there's no negatives for pregnancies because they have no pregnancy problems eating that stuff. Okay? Did it help you out?
Yes.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you. Do you have any recommendations on anything else I need to be taking or anything I need to stay away from?
Okay, well, yeah, okay. What would you say, Char, that she should stay away from for her pregnancy?
Well, I don't know. Stay away from sugar, burnt animal fat, all oils. That's what everybody should stay away from, though.
Yeah,
no
exactly.
oils, no fried food, no burnt animal fat.
Gluten? Why would you want to stay away from gluten when you're pregnant?
Because there's no nutrition in it. It just makes you fat, and you don't want to get
Well, what else what does it do about absorption?
It tears your intestinal wall apart.
Yeah, so your absorption efficiency.
Yeah, I picture it.
We don't have time. Your absorption efficiency goes way down, and so when do you need more nutrition? Before you're pregnant or during pregnancy? During pregnancy. You want to get as much nutrition in that embryo as you can. So you want to be gluten-free, no fried food, no processed meats, no oils, no gluten. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie for these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Youngevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Youngevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the ultimate classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily Tablets and the Mineral Capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local Youngevity distributor today. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers.
Well, let's head to Florida. And John, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, John, you're on the air. Hi, what's up?
Good. I'm the person who had the 7 spinal surgeries, and I'm just reporting back in, and I have 2 questions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to see improvement, and I'm feeling old pains going away and new pains coming around, but that seems to indicate something's happening. And for the first time in 4 years, I've been able to pick eggs out of an egg carton. So something is certainly happening. And the question I had, though, is within about the last week, when I stand up, my legs, it's not a cramp, it's like the opposite of a cramp. They sort of stretch out, and you know, I'm very unstable when I get up. It goes away in about 5 or 6 seconds, and then I'm okay. But it just seemed very odd.
All right. How much do you weigh, John?
136.
Okay, and how tall are you?
6'2".
Okay, so you're very slim.
Yes.
Okay, what do you say? Skinny, 6'2", 136. All right, you might be 75, 80 pounds underweight here. Okay, so anyway, do you have any other issues? Any diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease?
No other issues. And I've been on your protocol now for about a month. So it is helpful.
How old are you?
70, just about 70.
70 years old almost. Okay. All right, Shar?
Yeah.
Are you there?
I'm here.
Okay. Okay. What did you do for John? Very nice guy. He's had 7 spinal surgeries, and after 1 month of being on our program, he sees some recognizable benefit. And let's just go over what he should be taking. He's 6'2", 136 pounds. His main complaint is joint problems, and apparently he had some problems with strength and so forth in his hands, or maybe pain. Couldn't pick eggs out of an egg carton until recently. Now he has, when he stands up out of a chair, has a moment, maybe a couple of seconds of what he'd think of as muscle weakness, and then after 5 or 6 seconds or so, he said he recovers. What would you do for him?
Well, he could just take a healthy bone and joint pack and add an extra bottle of glucogel. If he wanted to go overboard or, to the next level, he could change it to a healthy brain and heart pack and still take the glucogel.
Yeah, since he had 7 spinal surgeries, I'd go with one healthy brain and heart pack. I'd go ahead and get him an extra bottle of selenium so he can get more of those cofactors which are necessary to support maintenance repair, cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue. And so I'd take a half a dose twice a day, John, of the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, except for the selenium. I want you to take 6 of those a day, 2 with each meal. I would also, what would you do, again, to support cartilage? If he's going to get the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, he needs the glucogel. So I'd go ahead and get 2 bottles of glucogel. So you could take 15 of those a day, 5 at breakfast, 5 at lunch, 5 at dinner time. And what else would you do to get the stem cells going to help rebuild things faster?
Well, he could take the Immortalium.
Oh, you get an A+ there. Okay, Immortalium. I'd go ahead and get yourself 2 bottles of the Immortalium, John, so you could take 2 or 3 of those tablets twice a day. And as Shar says, they're designed to support and promote stem cell activity, which is to rebuild stuff and maintain stuff. This is one of the things that doctors forget. They can do a perfect surgery. I mean, from a skill level and from a technical level, the surgery can be perfect, and then in a month or 2 it fails because they never gave the stem cells the support they need to continue to maintain and support that surgically repaired tissue. Same way with spending $40,000 with stem cell injections. What are you going to do? You can't keep eating the way you're eating. You need to get rid of all the bad food out of your diet, and you need to supplement with the 90 essential nutrients appropriate for body weight. And that's where the Immortalium comes in, 2 or 3 of those twice a day. And then give us a call back in 2 weeks and 4 weeks and 6 weeks. You're going to see amazing stuff. If you've already in 1 month seen recognizable improvements, and of course, getting the extra calcium, as Shar said, get an extra bottle of the Osteo, so you could take 2 ounces of that a day. That can certainly help with the toning up of your muscles. So it helps you be more steady when you get up out of a chair. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Really great questions and testimonies today. Thank you so much, Shar. Super job as usual. Thank you, Doug and Sam. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. And God bless America.